Hello, once again, raiders, traders, scabbers, and everything in between. I'm follower Toshi, and welcome back to Fallout 4. So this episode's just going to be a little bit different. We've been brushing off some people here. We gotta take a minute, talk to our friends, check in with them, see how they're doing, and yeah. So we're just gonna be talking to companions for this episode. Piper, you're as good a person to start off as any. What's on your mind? What's going on?
You really do have a talent for finding trouble, don't you?
I mean, I suppose I'd call it a talent. Is that a problem though?
Not at all. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy.
Yeah.
I've been shot
Journalism's
at,
hard.
Poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Let's move you out of the way. Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned.
Yeah.
First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. The article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. The dean, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine.
Oh, damn.
Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked.
Woo!
Blech.
All
And
over the floor.
While I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
Nice. Seems like that execution didn't take well, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find?
What'd you find?
The children of Adam.
Oh, wow.
Setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters.
Yeah.
So, to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me.
Oh.
I'm kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe, when suddenly I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" They buy it. They pull me back from the ledge, and then gave me their induction ceremony. You are looking at an official acolyte of Adam.
Well, how about
A couple
that?
more days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
Epic. I didn't know that. That's cool. I mean, damn, you've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
Ah, thanks. That's nice to say. I think I'll pass on the flirting for now. I'm just here for the rewards and glory. I'm glad to have you here too, Piper.
Thanks, Blue. That means a lot coming from you.
Thanks.
So, you want to get out of here?
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
No, you're not an idiot.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess.
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people, and I've got this issue with my sister, Nat.
Uh-oh.
Becoming me.
Dun dun dun! Becoming you? What do you mean?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our strong suits.
Accurate.
I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do, Blue?
Start fires. That's what I do. So you're here to get away from Nat?
Well, I mean, there are other reasons.
It's because I'm pretty.
Right now, the only thing I can think about is Nat. What do you think I should do?
Let's see. You don't get to decide who Nat's going to be, Piper. She does. All you decide is whether or not you want to be a part of her life. You're doing the right thing, keeping your distance. Sure, it might be hard, but it's better than losing her altogether. You just love her. Family's precious. The last thing you want to do is drive them away, because you might lose them forever. I like option number 4. I like that the best.
You're right. I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well?
I mean,
really
that's what I do.
Like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
Thanks. The feeling's mutual.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna hit the road?
Okie dokie. Anything else?
Blue, you got a minute?
Oh, okay, yeah. Something up?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing bad.
Okay,
Just
good.
What you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and...
For 4 seconds.
What you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah. Do people actively avoid you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't exactly start the paper to make friends. I just...
Fair.
Wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it.
Damn.
I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Yeah, that's usually... Hold on, let's double back on that bookcase thing. There's just one? There's not even any tape?
No, but now you can't even tell where the hole was. Brick, real mortar, the works. All because of the paper.
Fancy.
When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. It seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop.
Uh-oh.
A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
Journalists got it rough. Wow, I'm like, damn, dude, that sucks. That was a long time ago. People can't still treat you that way, right?
You'd think, but if anything, it's gotten worse. Sure, I've earned some friends back in town, but now I've even got a reputation outside Diamond City. That's why I'm so lucky to have someone like you. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. Thank you for being the friend I can count on.
Damn straight. Yeah, I'm not gonna romance Piper. I like Piper, but I think her character definitely fits the situation more as a friend. She's definitely cool as hell, though. I feel the same way. There's no one I'd rather have watching my back.
And I'll be there for you, as long as you'll have me. Now, come on, let's hit the road.
Epic. Oh, cool. Having reached the highest level of affinity with Piper, you have gained the Gift of Gab perk. Nice. Alright, well, Piper.
You could use a pick-me-up.
Did you just give me alcohol? We've officially hit the end of the road with you. So, I am taking these things. And Piper, it's time we each went our own way. Oh, okay.
If that's what you want, I'll just head on home. Gonna be dull without you.
So I think that I should be able to just send her back to Diamond City so she can hang out with Nat.
I may have something you can use.
I don't need anything. Twinkle. That was it. Not interested.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, Sister Twinkle. Strong. You had something to say, didn't you? That's definitely something to say.
Strong make decision.
Oh. What did you decide? Okay.
Decide us. You and Strong.
Okay.
You good fighter. Good as super mutant. Fight beside Strong many times.
That's true.
You good leader. Better than Fist. Strong follow you always. You now
cool.
Strong's leader.
Nice. Oh, hey, look at that. Having reached the highest level of affinity with Strong, you have gained the Berserker perk. Epic. Okay, cool. I guess we're technically done with Strong now. Here, Strong.
To smash something? Here, eat meat before it spoils.
Thanks, Strong. You should head home.
Good idea. Strong need break from human. Strong go back to tower. Take nap.
He's gonna take a nap. That's funny. Go to the Red Rocket truck stop, because I think I have a couple of other people there right now. I sent Piper back to Diamond City just so, because it made sense story-wise. Strong, he can just head back to Red Rocket for now. I know where Piper is if I need her again. Hancock, what's your deal, my man? You had something, right?
Shoot, to think I ever doubted you.
I know, that was a dumb decision. Oh yeah? What kind of doubt?
You kidding me? I thought I'd see you picking your teeth out of the gutter by sunup. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened at Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. Mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they call neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
Oh. You and McDonough knew each other as kids?
Oh yeah. Guy's my brother.
Oh.
Grew up together in a little shack on the waterfront. Guy was the standard big brother. Entitled. Punchy. Liked to shove rotten potatoes down my shirt and slap my back. But I never thought he'd be capable of something like what they did to those ghouls.
So, Hancock's real last name is McDonough? Huh. Why did McDonough campaign against the ghouls?
Because he thought he could win. There'd always been a pretty clear divide between the folks living in the stands and those down on the field. I'm not convinced they didn't do it just to improve their view. I remember storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
Okay, so... Well, I get maybe John... I mean, that obviously makes sense, John Hancock, but I wonder if that's his actual real name, John McDonough, or whether he's just saying, like, John because he's going by John Hancock now. What do you mean you didn't recognize him?
I don't know. Just didn't seem like the guy I grew up with. When I first heard the rumors he'd been swapped for a synth, thinking back on that night, I thought it made a lot of sense. But now, I don't know. I don't think I buy it. I've seen him since then, and there's no way they copied him that perfectly. Even got his tight-ass walk. At the time, I just needed to get the hell away from him. Him and that whole damn city.
Okay. I mean, I suppose that definitely makes sense. That's some Gestapo shit. Of all the things I've seen, this seems almost merciful. I'm gonna go with that. I usually go with he murdered those ghouls. It seems almost merciful.
Of all the things I've seen, this seems almost merciful.
Okay.
Sure. No one got beheaded at first.
Uh-oh.
I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the good neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the good neighbor lifestyle. I brought them food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were. Who couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you. I know I run my mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
Thanks, man. Oh, I forgot you can flirt with Hancock. I'm not going to flirt with Hancock. He's cool. I mean, not that not flirting with him means he's not cool or cool. He's a cool dude. I just don't want to flirt with him. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of competition. I feel exactly the same, Hancock. It's been a hell of a ride thus far.
Then here's to a long road with plenty of ammo. Well, thanks for hearing me out. You probably weren't looking for a history lesson, were you?
Yeah?
You want to hit the road?
I mean, history lessons are fine. Did you have anything else?
You're looking a bit on edge.
No, you're just giving me drugs? Epic. That's all.
Fine by me.
Cool. So let's see. Who else? Hey, Preston. Long time no see. McCready, did you have something?
What do you want?
Oh, okay. Point that gun at me.
So, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
I mean, yeah. Is there a reason that you're bringing this up right now? Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, I thought you might be. I'm
Thanks.
completely self-taught, you know. Picked up a sniper rifle when I was 10 and never looked back. Always thought it was smarter to hit my targets at long range. I mean, why take chances, right? Besides, I had to come up with every trick in the book to survive the Capital Wasteland.
Oh. I'm sure your parents were thrilled about that. I'm gonna do this one. What were you doing in the Capital Wasteland?
I was born there. Lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16. We kind of had a policy there. No adults. When you were 16, we packed up and left. I know, it sounds crazy, but having adults around was something we couldn't trust.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. How could a bunch of kids survive without help?
Everyone pulled their own weight. Just like a colony you'd find anywhere. We all had our designated jobs and we watched each other's backs. Can you believe I was actually the mayor for a while? Me. Crazy, I know.
That's just silly. Yeah, pretty brave. A bunch of kids living alone like that.
I don't know. Looking back on the whole thing, I think we were just lucky.
I mean,
anyway,
you definitely were.
When I hit 16, I ended up wandering the Capital Wasteland for a while. I took the odd job here and there, but things were pretty hot with the Brotherhood of Steel running the show. So I hitched a ride with a caravan and made my way north until I ended up here. Made a pretty decent name for myself before I heard that the Gunners needed some sharpshooters. Biggest mistake of my life. They were animals. Killed anything that moved if it got in their way. I
Damn.
went with it for a while because the caps were good, but I don't know. I guess it started to catch up with me. So I quit, which pretty much brings us to now. So there you have it. My whole life in a nutshell.
Well, you're lucky as hell, because we actually met somebody who wants to murder a bunch of gunners. Thanks for sharing that with me.
Well, you've earned it. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I know I tend to be arrogant and I come off like I want to be alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being alone scares the heck out of me.
Yeah, it's
Now that we've been
scary.
traveling together for a while, I'm beginning to realize how much I missed having someone I could depend on. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to do everything I can to see that it stays this way. Well, that's all I had to say. Hope you got something out of all that. I know I did.
Thanks, dude. Did you have anything else to say?
Well, here. It should help keep you alive.
Ammo. Epic. Alright. Didn't have anything else.
Not me.
Cool, so you're good. Nick, it's been a minute. How you
I'm
been?
all ears.
How you holding up? You got any missing parts?
You got time to talk now?
Yes. What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong.
Oh, okay.
We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me.
Accurate.
Figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
Will you give me a hug? Say yes, or I'm going to cry. What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A
Ugh.
single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it.
Huh.
They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
Such people. What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting
Solving
on
crimes?
a hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess
Yeah.
I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
Makes sense. I'm not really interested. Who are you?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
Ha!
My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war.
Okay.
Scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. I don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Maybe. Sounds like a tough situation.
Sounds like a tough situation.
Okay.
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks.
I can imagine
Folks didn't
that.
really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for.
Yeah.
Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
It's nice to help people. Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders.
Dicks.
Don't know what happened to the people.
I do what's needed. You were a sideshow. Jesus Christ. If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more.
It's accurate,
I
too.
expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
You don't have skeletons. You have, a chassis? I don't know.
Something for you?
I don't know. I don't fucking know what they got. Okay, so
yourself.
you're good. So who else? Curie, you had something.
Do you need something from me?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have time? It is important to me.
I sure do. Okay, so you said, like, oh, you're so distracting. Like, you're pretty distracting yourself with your face and your the way you wear my old coat so well. Mostly your face. Okay. Pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point. A reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment. Nice hair. And I am flustered. Confused.
I mean, you got
Other
nice hair.
times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things.
Oh.
And I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Because they're simps. Because you're so cute when you're confused.
You are not making any of this easier, you. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Definitely. I gave you a backpack, though. There you go. Now you're looking all snazzy. You got your Zam. Yes, Zam, you're very beautiful. Now get the fuck out of my way. You got your backpack on. That's my old backpack. I'm getting a new one here in a minute or two. Okay. So who else was left? Zam over there pumping water. What? No. Not interested.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. Twinkle. Where did Kate go? Oh, there she is, hanging out with Hancock. Kate! Kate, come here. Get over here. I gotta talk to you. Stop doing drugs with Hancock. Where'd you? Oh, there you are. Hey, Kate.
Quit stalling. I need you to help me, please.
Oh, okay. What's the matter?
Everything is the matter.
Uh-oh.
We're friends now, which means I can trust you with anything.
Yeah?
I'm also hoping it means you've got me back.
Yeah?
Because I need it now more than ever.
Uh-oh.
I'm sick.
Uh-oh.
And I don't think I can hide it from you anymore.
Oh, shit. Okay. Calm down. Take a deep breath. If you're sick, I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like this.
Alright.
Ever since I left home, I've been using Psycho.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know why I'm still taking that crap, but I can't stop. And believe me, I've tried. I can't even go a day without it anymore, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it.
Ugh.
I've even been doing it behind your back. Sneaking doses when I think you aren't looking.
Who is fucking shooting up in the middle of all this?
Worst of all, it's been making me sick. I've been spitting blood and I don't feel right inside.
Uh-oh.
I need to get this shite out
Ow.
of my system before
Speaking
I
of
wind
not
up
feeling
dead.
right. Yeah, we need to fucking get that junk out your veins. Curing addiction.
Normally a wasteland doc could handle it, but I've been using the stuff so damn long they can't help me anymore.
Uh-oh.
There's only one other way I know, but it's not gonna be easy. There's supposed to be a vault somewhere out here. A place called Vault 95.
Okay.
I've heard that Vault Tech used it for some kind of social experiment. Stuck a bunch of junkies inside to poke and prod.
Uh-oh.
They supposedly had some special method to clean up those blokes in there. Some kind of a machine or something.
Oh.
If we could get inside, maybe that machine could help me.
Maybe. Do you know where we could find Vault 95?
Not really, no. All I know is it's supposed to be somewhere in the southwestern part of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
Look, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of low-life junkie. A stupid girl who's harming herself for no good reason. From one friend to another. All I'm asking is for your help. When you're ready, take me out to Vault 95 and help me put an end to me pain.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, damn, I guess, yeah, Bennigan, I don't know, I can't read. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave this episode here for now. I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Follow me on Twitter, at follower Toshi, and follow me on Twitch, follower Toshi, to stay up to date with all the live streams we do. I do upload them to YouTube, but you see them first and live on Twitch. Once again, I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you out there in the wasteland.